Imagine walking into a forest at dawn. The mist lingers in the air, the birds are just beginning their morning songs, and every leaf on every tree seems to be vibrating with life. Yet, there is no sense of force. Everything simply is unfolding naturally, without struggle, as if it's following some invisible, deeper current. This mysterious, ever-flowing energy that sustains everything in the universe is what Taoism refers to as the Tao, pronounced Tao, or the Way. The concept of the Tao is both ancient and timeless, profound and simple. It is the central idea of Taoism, one of the most influential philosophies and spiritual traditions in Chinese thought. It is also one of the most elusive, as the Tao resists being defined, controlled, or fully understood by the logical mind. As the Tao Te Ching, the foundational text of Taoism, says, the Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. So, what exactly is the Tao, and how can we understand it in our modern, fast-paced world? This essay will dive deep into the nature of the Tao, its significance, and how it offers timeless wisdom on how to live in harmony with the universe. Before we dive into the mysteries of the Tao, welcome to the Unfolding Journey, your channel for deep dives into philosophy, spirituality, and the wisdom traditions of the world. Whether you're new here or a returning viewer, we're so glad to have you along as we explore profound ideas that can illuminate our lives and bring us closer to the deeper truths of existence. In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at the concept of the Tao. This ancient, yet incredibly relevant idea that can guide us toward living in harmony with the natural flow of life. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's start this journey together. At its core, the Tao is the principle that underlies all of existence. It is the natural order, the cosmic force that flows through all things, both seen and unseen. It is the way of the universe, how things are meant to unfold, how nature operates, how life moves from one moment to the next. It is both the source and the substance of everything in the cosmos. In this sense, Taoism teaches that nothing happens by accident. Everything is part of a grand, interconnected flow that we, as individuals, are also part of. However, the Tao is not something that can be fully described or captured by words. As the Tao Te Ching suggests, the Tao that can be named is not the eternal Tao. This paradox points to the inherent limitation of language and human conceptualization. The Tao transcends the dualities of good and bad, right and wrong, or this and that. It is beyond distinctions, a unifying force that permeates all of reality. When we speak of the Tao, we are speaking of the underlying unity of the universe. The Tao manifests in everything. The rise and fall of civilizations, the changing of the seasons, the growth of a tree, the flow of a river, and the very rhythms of our own lives. It is the energy that sustains the cosmos, and its influence is present in all natural processes. As we will explore further, Taoism teaches us how to align ourselves with the Tao so that we can live more effortlessly and in harmony with the world around us. To fully understand the Tao, it's essential to engage with the texts that form the foundation of Taoism. Two of the most important works are the Tao Te Ching by Laozi, also known as Lao Tzu, and the Zhuangzi by Zhuang Zhou, known simply as Zhuangzi. Each of these texts presents the Tao in slightly different ways, but both emphasize the idea of living in accordance with the natural flow of life. The Tao Te Ching is the more concise and poetic of the two. Written around the 6th century BCE, it is a work of just 81 short chapters. The Tao Te Ching offers a deep, philosophical exploration of the Tao and how we can live in harmony with it. It teaches that humans should not strive to impose their will on the world, but instead should follow the natural course of things. One of the most well-known ideas in the Tao Te Ching is that of Wu Wei, often translated as non-action or effortless action. This does not mean doing nothing. Rather, it refers to the idea of doing things in alignment with the natural flow without force or resistance. The Zhuangzi, written by Zhuang Zhou a few centuries later, is more playful and irreverent. using stories and parables to illustrate the philosophical concepts of Taoism. Zhuangzi's writing emphasizes spontaneity, the relativity of human experience, and the importance of letting go of rigid categories and judgments. One of the most famous stories from the Zhuangzi is the tale of Zhuangzi dreaming. He is a butterfly and then waking up unsure if he is a man who dreamed he was a butterfly or a butterfly now dreaming he is a man. This story highlights the fluidity of identity and the impermanence of all things, key themes in Taoist thought. Both of these texts teach that the Tao is not a rigid set of rules to follow, but rather an ever-changing, dynamic process that we must learn to attune ourselves to. This understanding challenges the conventional ways we think about life, ways that are often shaped by competition, control, and a desire for permanence. To understand the Tao, we must first understand the concept of Wu Wei, which is often translated as non-action or effortless action. However, this translation can be misleading. Wu Wei does not imply passivity or inaction. Instead, it refers to the idea of acting in harmony with the natural flow of life, rather than forcing things to happen according to our will. To illustrate this idea, imagine you are trying to swim upstream against a strong current. You could expend a great deal of energy trying to fight the current, but you would likely tire out quickly and make little progress. On the other hand, if you simply let go and allow yourself to be carried by the current, you would flow effortlessly toward your destination. This is the essence of Wu Wei, acting in such a way that your actions are perfectly attuned to the natural flow of life, with no resistance or struggle. The paradox of Wu Wei is that, in a world that often values forceful action and control, the true power lies in letting go and allowing things to unfold on their own. When we stop trying to impose our will on the world, we often find that things unfold much more smoothly and naturally. It's not that we do nothing, but rather that we allow our actions to be in harmony with the greater whole. The Tao Te Ching speaks of this paradox in several places. For instance, it says, "The Tao does nothing, yet nothing is left undone." This suggests that the Tao is not a force that actively interferes with the world, but instead provides the underlying order that makes everything function smoothly. Similarly, when we align ourselves with the Tao, we can act with far more power and effectiveness than when we try to force outcomes through sheer effort. Living in harmony with the Tao means embracing the natural flow of life rather than trying to impose our desires and expectations on the world. It means letting go of the need for control and trusting that everything is unfolding as it should. This can be a difficult mindset to adopt, especially in a world that often values productivity, ambition, and external achievement. However, Taoism teaches us that true peace and contentment come not from striving for things that are outside of our control, but from aligning ourselves with the greater flow of life. One of the key ways to live in harmony with the Tao is to practice mindfulness and awareness. Taoism teaches that we should cultivate an attitude of Wu Wei in all aspects of our lives, whether in our relationships, our work, or our daily activities. By paying attention to the present moment and responding to life as it unfolds, we can move through the world with greater ease and clarity. This doesn't mean we should live passively or avoid making decisions, but rather that we should seek to act from a place of inner wisdom rather than from a place of ego or desire. When we let go of the need to control every outcome, we can begin to experience life as it truly is, flowing, dynamic, and ever-changing. In the end, the Tao offers us a profound way to live in harmony with the universe. It teaches us that the most powerful way to navigate life is not through force, control, or rigid planning, but through attunement with the natural flow of existence. By understanding and embracing the Tao, we can learn to move through life with grace, wisdom, and ease, letting go of the struggle to control and instead flowing with the rhythms of nature. The wisdom of the Tao is as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago, offering guidance in our fast-paced, often chaotic world. In embracing the Tao, we can begin to reconnect with the deeper currents of life that sustain us and find peace amidst the challenges of modern living. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the Tao and the way it can guide us toward living more harmoniously with the world around us. If you enjoyed this exploration and want to continue on this unfolding journey of discovery, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you never miss an insightful video. We'll be back soon with more fascinating explorations into the world's most profound ideas. Until then, remember to live in harmony with the flow of life. And as the Tao teaches, let go and allow the world to unfold naturally. See you in the next video.